Here we go.
Generous natural conditions and submerged inland ecosystem have awarded Doong Thap with multiple valuable ecotourism resources. The first which should be mentioned is Tram Chim National Park, known both locally and internationally. This is a miniature ecological model of Doong Thap Mu Oi and the habitat of redhead cranes, a precious bird species protected by the world. Tram Chim National Park also achieves 7 out of 9 criteria in the Ramsar list of wetlands of international importance. Next is Jiaojiang Ecotourism Site. This is a 2,000-hectare complex of cage-put forest where more than 15 species of precious birds live, nest and lay eggs. Besides, the site offers a rich variety of aquatic resources, etc. Situated by the bank of annually windy Thien River of fertility and sun, the flower village of Sadek is the homeland of hundreds of uncanny flowers and strange herbs. The village, one of the flower centers in the south, covers an area of around 300 hectares for planting flowers and ornamental trees. Here, you can see scarce and priceless bonsai of hundreds of years old. The Mekong Delta is considered to be the rice basket of Vietnam, contributing more than half of the nation's rice production. People say of Can Tho, white rice, pure water, all who come wish never to leave. Can Tho is famous for its floating markets, where people sell and buy things on the river, as well as the bird gardens and the port of Nine Ku. The city offers a wide range of tropical fruits such as pomelo, longan, jackfruit, mango and durian. The Can Tho City Museum has exhibits on the city's history. With white sand beaches and with large tracts still cloaked in dense, tropical jungle, Phu Quoc rapidly morphed from a sleepy island backwater to a must-visit beach escape for Western expats and sun-seeking tourists. Beyond the resorts lining Long Beach, it's still largely undeveloped, so there's ample room for exploration and escaping. Dive the reefs, kayak in the bays, eat up the back road miles on a motorbike, or just live the life of a lotus eater by lounging on the beach, indulging in a massage and dining on fresh seafood. The tear-shaped island lies in the Gulf of Thailand, 45 kilometers west of Hat Yai and 15 kilometers south of the coast of Cambodia. It's no lightweight, at 48 kilometers long, with an area of 574 square kilometers. Phu Quoc is Vietnam's largest island, about the same size as Singapore. It's also politically contentious. Phu Quoc is claimed by Cambodia, who call it Ko Trao, and this explains why the Vietnamese have built a substantial military base covering much of the northern end of the island. It was only granted to Vietnam by the French in 1949, as part of the formal annexation of the Mekong Delta. Isolated from the mainland, the Con Dao Islands are one of the star attractions in Vietnam. Long the Devil's Island of Indochina, the preserve of political prisoners and undesirables, this place is now turning heads thanks to its striking natural beauty. Con Son, the largest of this chain of 15 islands and islets, is ringed with lovely beaches, coral reefs and scenic bays, and remains partially covered in thick forests. In addition to hiking, diving and exploring empty coastal roads and deserted beaches, there are some excellent wildlife watching opportunities such as the black giant squirrel and the endemic bow-fingered gecko. In addition to hiking, diving and exploring empty, although it seems something of an island paradise, Con Son was once hell on earth for the thousands of prisoners who languished in confinement here in no less than a dozen jails during French rule and the American-backed regime. Nha Trang is one of the most important tourist hubs of Vietnam. Thanks to its beautiful beaches with fine and clean sand and the clear ocean water with mild temperatures all year round, there are several resorts such as Vinh Tho, Diamond Bay, and Anamanda Ura, and amusement and water parks, in the city and on islands off the coast. The possibly most beautiful street of Nha Trang is Tran Phu Street along the seaside, sometimes referred to as the Pacific Coast Highway of Vietnam. The tourism sector is a vital component of Da Nang's economy. Its status as a transportation hub for central Vietnam and its proximity to several UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the Imperial City of Hue, the Old Town of Hoi An, and the My Son ruins fuels much of its tourist activity. Its status as a transportation hub for central My Son is an archaeological site dating back more than 1,000 years, in Quang Nam. Located in a remote forested valley some 70 kilometers west of Da Nang, Ba Nai Hills is a mountain resort with a 5 kilometers long cable car system which carries guests up to Ba Na's peak at 1,487 meters above sea level. Sun Tra Mountain, just some miles away from downtown with some wild streams and resorts along the seaside. Established as a hill station by the French in 1922, Sapa is the one place in the northwest where tourism is booming. It's now firmly on the European and North American package tour circuit, and well-equipped trekkers are a common sight around town. The town is orientated to make the most of the spectacular views emerging on clear days. It overlooks a plunging valley of cascading rice terraces, with mountains towering above on all sides. Views of this epic scenery are often subdued by thick mist rolling across the peaks, but even if it's cloudy, Sapa is still a fascinating destination, especially when local hill-tribe people fill the town with color. Imagine 2,000 or more islands rising from the emerald waters of the Gulf of Tonkin and you have a vision of breathtaking beauty. Halong translates as where the dragon descends into the sea, and legend claims the islands of Halong Bay were created by a great dragon from the mountains. As it charged towards the coast, its flailing tail gouged out valleys and crevasses. When it finally plunged into the sea, the area filled with water, leaving only the pinnacles visible. Hanoi is a very picturesque city, the leafy metropolis sometimes dubbed the Paris of Asia. With its 3 French boulevards, more than 24 lakes and thousands of French colonial-era buildings, Hanoi is a popular tourist attraction and one of only a few Asian capitals to retain its historic charm amid rapid modernization and population growth. In 2015, Hanoi ranks number 4 in TripAdvisor's list of the world's best destinations, Traveler's Choice, and Hanoi is the most affordable international destination in TripAdvisor's annual Trip Index report. Created to help travelers plan and budget their summer holiday, The Trip Index looks at the average cost of a 3-night trip in 60 key tourist cities around the world. Son Doong Cave is in the heart of the Phong Nha Bang National Park in the Quang Binh province of central Vietnam. Only recently explored in 2009 to 2010 by the British Cave Research Association, the cave has only been open to the public since 2013. Less people have seen the inside of Hang Son Doong than have stood on the summit of Mount Everest. Join us on this otherworldly expedition and become one of the lucky few who have had the life-changing experience of exploring the world's largest cave. Imagine trekking straight into the depths of the world's largest cave on an expedition unlike any other. A cave so massive that a 747 could fly through its largest cavern. A space so mesmerizing that it forces you to question whether you are still on this planet at all. Jungles emerge from inside the cave itself. A scene so surreal that you have to see it to believe it. Misty clouds envelop the whole scene, a result of the cave's own localized weather system. Passages adorned with ancient fossils offer evidence of the millions of years that have passed on this earth.